Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy now. Welcome to the Battlegrounds with Arnold. We're going to do things very promiscuously. Today we're going to show you some very advanced survival techniques, including the run and gun. If you want to survive, if you want to make it, if you want to get the top 10, you have to do things very violently, but very quietly at the same time. The most necessary things you need to find is a backpack. Let's see. I don't have enough space. I'll have to come back. Son of a bitch. Where are the useful things? Where are they? Dang it! I cannot believe it. There's absolutely nothing useful in these two buildings. It's not good. Not good at all. I've been trying. I've been searching everywhere. Come on, let's get the backpack. Alright, we have a first aid kit. It's going to be okay. We have a red dot sight. Don't have anything for those, so let's just keep going. Now, if we look on our map, we are absolutely nowhere near the place we need to be. So we need to find a vehicle. We need to get there as soon as we possibly can. Damn it, we're not doing so well. Maybe if you go this way, we can find ourselves a vehicle and we can get out of here. There is no chopper in this game. No chopper whatsoever. It's very bad. Very bad. I think I would rather have the scar than this very shitty weapon. Alright, looks like we're doing fine. It's a backpack. We finally got one. Now everything is going to be better. Must watch out, because people could be anywhere, shooting us from afar. Need to make sure you stay quiet, like a bumblebee. Because if you make too much noise, they will find you and shoot at you. And do not underestimate any buildings that you come on, because if you do, you could miss something very important. The longer you survive, the better off you will be. Unfortunately, I am towards the edge of the map, which makes things very complicated. I have 1 minute to get inside that tiny circle before the map starts closing in on itself. There's another backpack, but we can only carry one. Let us make sure these buildings don't have anything useful. Then we'll take this buggy and we'll run away. We'll beat this thing. We're going to do it. Don't you worry. Hey, it's a red dot scope, just like we had before. We check these guard towers. We'll be fine. It's a stun grenade. Stun grenades, they stun other players for about 10 seconds. Oh boy, we do not have 10 seconds. After we check this building, we go. Aha. Oh. That may be it. But let's pick up the choke and let's go. We don't have time. We don't have time. We got to get out of here. We must drive the buggy. Let's get out. Because the blue force field of death is coming behind us. As you can see, our map, it already shows in the upper right hand or the left hand corner That thing's going to go downhill. That's why we drive this buggy. That is almost full fuel. We'll be absolutely fine. It'll be so fantastic. Our enemies won't even see it coming. Just going to drive to the next safe area. Hopefully we don't run into other people. If we do, we could just run them over if they're not in a vehicle. Oh, and I missed him. I must get out of here. We need to leave. We need to go now. And guy, no! I cannot believe it. We only made it to 55. If we're going to try this again, we're going to do it again. We're going to become out victorious. We're going to erase the entire players. Don't you dare judge me. Arnold will come out victorious. You will see. If I can be the governor of California, then I can do other things. Like beat PlayerUnknowns Battlegrounds. Congratulations, you've all made it to the chopper. Now we have to go as far away as we possibly can. Because most of these people, they went over there. To the plant. To the nuclear plant. Going to the nuclear plant is fine. But if you want to die, then you cannot go there. There's going to be so many people here. Because this is a large, very urban area. Alright. Now we're doing much better than we were before. We have an 8 scope, but we don't have an actual weapon to use it on. So now we must search this building for any sort of weapon. It's a good thing too. I think we are alone. Aha! We found a very nice weapon. It's going to be easy to destroy our enemies from here. Now, let's find someplace quiet. Aha! We found ourselves a very close range weapon. It is going to be okay. It's going to be absolutely fabulous. I don't think anyone knows that we are here. Alright, let's get a move on. It's a very large building. There could be anyone here. You must be very careful. You must listen to me very carefully. It's a good thing I landed at the police station. Because hey, I'm a police officer. Just be very careful. In a large building like this, people can get lost. Haha, we found ourselves some fingerless gloves. Having grenades is always better than not having them. Make sure you are aware of that. Aha, more painkillers. Always the best. It doesn't look like we can control the doors. There are only 61 people left. We have the upper hand. We have a choke. We have another choke. I think we can only use one, so we'll just put the other one down here. It'll be okay. I think we should get the painkillers and then head back up to the roof. Heading up to the roof gives us a very good vantage point. And since we are in the middle of the circle already, we'll have a very, very distinct advantage over our enemies. We just need to be very quiet now. Because if we do not, bad things will happen. Just looking at our surroundings. Very wide open area. The real problem we have is we are very exposed. Anyone could be here and we would have absolutely no idea. At least we made it to 55. I can't see very far. but I don't see anybody out in the distance. I barely hear any wildlife either. We could very well be alone. We must get to the chopper. I hear someone. It's very faint. Because we are on this road and most people went over here, we might be seeing a lot of activity on this side of the map. But we won't know until we see the map close in on itself. Now listen to me very carefully. There is absolutely no way we can know where they are coming from. Aha! There's one. He's going to the edge of the map. Sounds like we have a care package coming in. Here he comes. There's another one. They're coming in on us. Must be very, very careful. Now we're on the very edge. We're waiting. Waiting for the right and opportune time. He could just easily come up here and take us out. I can hear him. He's rummaging through the building. As we speak, I cannot help but wonder why he decided to choose this building. Looks like Mr. Right is not exactly Mr. Right now. Looks like the road is coming in. I can see the blue force field of death in the distance. I will wait until the force field passes me. I may get hurt a little bit, but that is the strategy I am ensuing. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. There he goes. He found a motorcycle. Much quicker way of transport. Very careful. All I have to do is get across. I need to see. Oh boy. We need a mode of transportation. Unfortunately, running on foot will not cut it. We're going to need a car. If not, I may have to take some painkillers and tough it out. Perhaps I'll find one at the edge of town. Anything can happen in the middle minute and a half. Is this a car? This could be, but I'm guessing not. Nope. Be very careful. I hear shots. It's not good. I do not see a car. I have a bad feeling about this. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to make it. I have very, very limited time. I'm going to get hurt. Looks like someone flipped their car. It's unfortunate. Going to have to look for other forms of transportation, although I'm sure there are none. Oh no, it is the blue force field of death. We need to get out. Here, take some painkillers. It's not good. Alright, with a health boost. Maybe that would get us there. Damn it! I'm going to get hurt. There's a possibility I might not even make it. Hey, I found a car. That is my salvation. Must drive the buggy. Get in. Get in. Let's go. Get out of here. I need to find a safe haven. It's going to be very hard. Son of a bitch. There's no time. I don't have enough. Let's get out of here. Let's take the painkillers. We made it. We're going to make it to the final 20. It is going to be okay. Maybe. I hear gunshots. I see one of them. The cold-blooded bastard. He's in that car. No, I'm going to die. Don't do it. I'm on your team. Oh, son of a bitch. At least we made it to number 16. And we got a little hit on someone else. I don't think we'll be able to do much more than that. Stay tuned for next time on Hunting with Arnold.